Welcome to my channel. Today we're going to make a rice and bean casserole. And this recipe is so savory, it's so filling, it's so delicious. It's so just good all around. And I actually am using a recipe from Forks Over Knives, the Forks Over Knives website. They actually are a whole food plant-based website that offers just a lot of healthy recipes. You don't have to be plant-based, you don't have to be whole food plant-based to take advantage of their healthy recipes on their website. So go ahead and check them out. I'll put the link to this recipe down below. I will also make the changes that I made to customize this recipe to fit my taste buds. I will put that below as well. And let's just jump into this video because this is just so delicious, and I was pleasantly surprised at how good this was, because when I was reading like the ingredients, I was like, but it looks so good and it tastes as good as it looks. It really does. So anyway, let's get into the recipe and then we can eat. Alright guys, so we're going to start off by sauteing our onion and 1 red pepper. I'm using a mix of red and green pepper because I like the mix. So here we have 1 large onion, 1 red pepper. I'm doing an assortment of red and green because I love the green. We're just going to cook this up for a few minutes. And the garlic next, about 3 cloves minced. I'm going to go for the easy stuff today, and I'm going to go for granulated garlic because I'm taking a shortcut. So we're going to go with about a tablespoon of that, but you need about 3 tablespoons of, about 3 minced cloves of garlic. After we cook this down for about 7-8 minutes, I'm going to add this. Alright, now that the mixture, the onions and peppers have cooked down, we're going to add our spices. So you're going to need 1 tablespoon of cumin seeds, toasted. I don't have cumin seeds, so I'm just using some ground cumin here. And then you're going to need 2 teaspoons of a type of chili powder. I'm just using regular chili powder. They use a different kind in the rest. So anyway, these are our spices. We're going to go ahead and throw these in. I also added some beefless crumbles. And make sure to throw our spices in. Yeah, I added some meatless crumbles just to kind of give this, make this a little bit more hearty. And just kind of cook this for about 30 seconds more. You just keep adding water to it, guys. That's what I did through the whole 7-8 minutes. And I also added the garlic powder as well. So now we want to turn off the heat, or remove it from the heat actually. I've got 2 cups of cooked rice that I'm going to add. 2 chopped zucchinis. You want about 2 cups of corn. We've got some black beans here. You want at least 2 cups of black beans or 1 can. And I usually get the unsalted kind, but this is the only kind I have right now. So it just has a little sea salt. So we're going to throw that in there. Alright, and then last but not least, we've got our no cheese sauce, and I'm going to show you how we made this. Alright, our no cheese sauce, we're just going to start dumping things into the blender. So first I have 1 large onion, and the lighting's kind of thing here, but I just sauteed it, but you can just chop it up and put it in there raw. And throw that in there. It just adds a little bit more flavor. Okay, and then I have 1 large red pepper that I actually roasted, again, to add more flavor. I have 3 tablespoons of cashews that have been soaked. Now, on the recipe, Forks Over Knives, they say this is optional. So they say to have them toasted, but I just soaked them. So 3 tablespoons of cashews. Then they call for 1 cup of nutritional yeast. I kind of scaled back and I did about 3/4 cup, but the original recipe calls for 1 cup. So we're going to add in a pinch of sea salt. They also said the recipe also calls for 1 tablespoon of tahini, which is optional as well. And I can't stand tahini when I'm cooking savory dishes, so I'm leaving it out. Okay, I'm going to Got my half a cup of water here that I'm gonna add as it blends, just to make sure everything blends smoothly. And that's it. Also in the recipe for like a dip, you can use this for like a dip and add like salsa to it. I think I'm gonna add a bit of salsa to this cheese sauce. Even though it doesn't call for it for this recipe, I think I might be inclined to do that. So anyways, that is the cheese sauce. Let's get back and finish up the recipe. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna pour this in our mixture and mix everything together and then pour it into our baking dish. First I wanna mix all of this together just really quickly. We are going to bake this for 25 minutes. All right, these are going in the oven for 25 minutes. We taste this. Let's see. So good. And adding those beefless crumbles just pepped it up a notch, just bring it up a notch. Let me tell you something. I love cheese, but this no cheese sauce makes it a lot easier to go dairy free. Guys, I think you're gonna really love this. Okay guys, I will see you guys again very soon. Super delicious recipe, as I said. Try it out. Everything will be down in the description box. I will see you guys again very soon. Subscribe if you want to see more, and if you've already subscribed, hi friends, good to see you. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or if you just want to chit chat, and I will see you guys again very soon. Bye. Forks over knives. Thumbs up on this. Go for a big bite, big bite, big bite.